Hello, all my Lego builders. Welcome back. It is Callie. For those of you that don't know, we are in the middle of finishing up a pretty impressive build. This is the playground build. We have spent so much time, I want to say a good 3 hours, just creating and making this really come to life. And soon enough, we'll be able to play with it and have a great time. And right now, we are going to be putting together netting. Now, this netting is not from Lego Company. It's not from Lego Builds. This is just netting that we've picked up through oranges, the bag of oranges that you get at grocery stores, onions, any netting that comes from toys. We save, we wash all of them first. After we wash them, we dry them, and then we use them. And we always ask for parents if it's okay for us to do that, because most of the time parents don't really care. They just want to throw them out. But this bag is full of netting, and I haven't had this for a long time. This is from oranges, so we could possibly use these. These would be nice. Would be a fun one. I have a vision where I want to use this netting. I want to use this netting from where my broken bridge is. Let's see if I can pour anything else out. Not much in here. This is surprising. Jeez, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use this. I mean, this is nice, but it's not going to give us what I want. I think I'm going to have to cut through this because I do want to use this. This is the best one I could find. This is from oranges, and I soaked it and washed it, and I want to use it. I have to go find scissors to cut this to my size. Let's see, do I have scissors in here? I don't, but I have them in my extra drawer. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to come back and figure out what is the best thing to use. Let me see. I usually have scissors in there, but not really, not this time. All right, here we go. So with the netting, always kinds of changes with what we need it for. And then when we get to a project, we either have to cut more of it or wait until we have more from the store. So, and that's pretty easy to do because we have a lot of oranges. All right, from this one, I don't need a lot. Like I do, but I don't. I need more of an up-down than an over. So I need more long than thin, if that makes any sense. And the best thing about using net with Legos is that it really does work well with anything. So here's what I just cut. I cut this giant piece, all from an orange bag. And what I want to do is I want to put this under my broken bridge going down so that the kids can climb up or down. They can climb up or down and not feel like they're going to fall. Which means I have to put it through. I think I'm going to put it through the Lego piece. I'm going to put it through the other Lego piece. When you see what I'm doing, you're going to go, wow, that's pretty amazing. It really is, because if it doesn't fit because I've already added something, I just take one of these and cover the spot that I need it to go on top of. So, for example, it doesn't exactly go through it because I already have a Lego piece there. So I'm just going to use this as an example so that you can see what I mean, because it doesn't quite fit through that little space. Now, because I've draped this all over and through the Lego pieces, this is looking pretty amazing, to be honest. To be honest with you, I kind of want to play on this. all on my own. Now the bottom isn't really sticking. So we're going to use a Lego piece to kind of cover it so that that doesn't move around, if that makes any sense at all. And what we could do is maybe, no, I don't like that. We'll use more of these. That we'll use, because then that can go on the very bottom, right? Now I might even have to cut this a little bit because it doesn't look that good. Again, it always changes depending on what we're doing, like always. And it's gonna go off the playset just a tad, but this is looking really nice. It's looking like one of my favorite ones. And I'll reinforce it again with another piece. Now, do I have any other straight pieces? I hope I do. I don't, although I have some behind me. From cleaning. I use more of these, and I'm going to reinforce it. Now, if you have a bunch of these, feel free to have the whole thing made up of all these, because that would be cool. Now, what would also be nice is if I used these to go on top. Actually, no, I'll do a fence. So I'm going to make this fence. Oh, do I need that one? I think the best fence to make. No, I don't need that one. That one's too small. This one maybe? Oh, this is nice. No, this does not work very well. I'm looking for a fence. Oh, these are nice. Oh, these are really nice. I'm going to use these fences. These fences right here. This fence here. And this fence here. I'm going to use that on top of my broken bridge. And you will see what I mean when you see it. I've taken all the broken bridges and covered it with netting. Now I can only find 2 more of those fences. Or maybe I don't even add the fence there, because that's where you go off of the net. So I think what I'm going to do is leave it just like that, because it really looks nice, to be honest. It looks really good. And the other fences won't look as nearly as nice. I mean, I could add this one just on one space, but I don't really need to. The rest are going to be where you go up and down. This is like perfect. I'm very happy with this one. So I'm going to cut a little more because it doesn't look nice. And you can see where I put all of that. You can see it. So there's the netting. I just basically draped the netting over the play structure and all the little spots that I can put over. If I can squish it through, I squish it through. And you can see how I really pushed it through the little areas. Like here, I pushed it through. Here, I pushed it through. I really tried to make it so it wouldn't move much. And then with the ones that I couldn't push through, I had to put something on top to give it that extra strength, right? And then, of course, on the floor, you can see how I added, let's see, there you go, how I added the stability at the bottom so it doesn't allow the net to come away. So this netting, you really have to work with it. It's very, 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 very much personalized, I guess, is a good word. It's fit very nicely to whatever you're building and wherever you want it to go. So whatever netting you're using, you could potentially even put the netting right there where the fun pods go up. That's another fun place. Right where the fun pods are, right there. You can put the netting right where the yellow platform is. Or you can just put fence. Fence will work too. The balance beams, all that fun stuff. So that's how the netting works. You really can't go wrong with the netting. You really can't. I mean, it is something that I suggest everybody start doing when they have Lego builds. It's so useful for so many builds. And I could even put this on that yellow platform for another way to get up. But we have so many places to get up on this set. The only place we don't have to go up is with the bridge that I made. And I've yet to figure out how I'm going to do that and what I'm going to do. But I'm going to put this where my yellow is, because it just gives it another place. And actually, like I said, it's always forming, it's always going, right? So I am going to put it there, but I'm also going to, if I can, I'm going to have the, see, this is not working. I think what I'll do is go down a little bit, and this is going to have to come underneath, maybe. All right, I guess I'll add that first. Oh, perfect. All right, so that is the end for the netting. And do I have any more left I can add? I do. So we have so much more netting left. Look at that. All of that could be used for any of the builds, any of it. So it's going to go back into my extra bag. I also have this netting, which I've cut from before. This is what I used for the trampoline. This is what her netting came into for her Halloween costume. That's how I got that one. Well, that is all I can share with the nets, and I hope you were able to find netting somehow. And if you don't do the netting, it's not the end of the world. Remember, you can add netting to anything, any place, anywhere. So the netting, if you don't add it, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Move on. Go and find something else. Go and find the next thing that we're going to add to your playground set. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I cannot wait to see what you guys have built, and have fun and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for sharing and exploring. We will see you again soon.